A single bullet could take out not just one, but up to 3 enemies. That was the fearsome reputation of the 5th Battalion sniper team, a force so skilled that even the U.S. Army struggled against them. The year is 1992. Japanese soldiers were advancing with their units, filled with confidence that they could take down anyone, no matter the numbers or firepower. In a snowy region, we see a U.S. Army squad moving forward. But they weren't alone. Someone was watching them. The 5th Battalion. Captain Leo orders his team to take aim and pick off the soldiers one by one. Their aim was so precise that the targets didn't stand a chance. They managed a few steps forward, but then disaster struck. A soldier's sniper rifle jammed, leaving him unable to fire. Leo took charge, telling everyone to fall back while he handled the situation. He adjusted, fired a single perfect shot, and took down the enemy leader. The entire squad was wiped out. When the enemy realized that the 5th Battalion had stealthily eliminated another squad, they sent their most skilled sniper, John, to confront them. John is at the U.S. Army base, holding 2 Japanese intelligence officers and preparing for his mission. When Captain Henry arrives unexpectedly, he questions John about the officers, but John insists he needs them to locate the enemy battalion. Henry doesn't approve, suspecting John is acting for fame rather than strategy. Tensions rise, foreshadowing a brutal conflict. Meanwhile, the 5th Battalion is having breakfast and discussing their upcoming mission. They learn that 2 of their intelligence officers have been captured and must be rescued alive. Captain Leo briefs his team. The officers are across the valley, and they must reach them before nightfall. Any malfunctioning weapons will be replaced. Every soldier is motivated. They are ready to fight for their country. Dayoung, a soldier, is asked to stay behind for an interview with reporters because he's the most educated among them. Though reluctant, he follows orders. While waiting, he grows anxious because one of the captured officers, Lien, is his close friend. Dayoung sneaks away to join his squad. Captain Leo notices but says nothing. The team marches through thick snow for hours, their determination ignoring the cold. After 3 hours, they reach a valley, only to find the bodies of the 2 captured officers. They were brutally killed by the enemy. Leo orders the team forward to retrieve the bodies for a proper farewell. But the enemy had set a trap. The officers were used as bait. When the battalion takes the bait, enemy fire hits them, killing some soldiers and wounding others. Dayoung hears a friend, Sure, calling for first aid. He throws a kit to Sure, but the moment Sure lifts his head, he is shot. Silence falls. The battalion has lost half its members in an instant. Dayoung's rage ignites. He devises a plan using a spoon to calculate enemy positions, allowing precise targeting. 3 snipers take positions, and Leo takes down an enemy soldier with 1 shot. Despite this, the enemy still outnumbers them. A young boy, Jeong, approaches a fallen soldier, who is still alive. Leo warns him to move away, but the boy runs to the American side. Firing resumes briefly. Chabi, another soldier, uses an iron plate to carry a dead comrade, while hidden allies cover him. Enemy fire strikes the plate, but it holds. John tries to sabotage the rope, causing Chabi to almost fall into enemy fire, resulting in his death. Dayoung is shocked by this, and his determination for revenge grows. The battalion pretends to dig a tunnel to distract the enemy while preparing to move stealthily. A sniper fires at the shovel, but Leo and Dayoung cleverly eliminate two enemies with one shot, shocking John. Furious, John attacks with a machine gun, causing explosions and more casualties. Only Captain Lior. Meanwhile, Liang is near death. Dayoung communicates with him via radio, promising to save him. They coordinate to rescue Liang without being detected. However, Lacer, assisting them, is betrayed and shot while climbing, triggering Leo's fury. He sacrifices grenades to destroy the enemy front, taking out all threats. Dayoung witnesses the loss of his captain, leaving him devastated. Lacer attempts to signal for help, but it is revealed that the shot that hit him came from Captain Henry's orders. He wants Liang alive for critical information that could turn the war's tide. Captain Foreign contacts John, instructing him to keep Liang alive. Dayoung increases his efforts to pull Lacer to safety, but Lacer is ultimately killed by enemy fire. Only Dayoung remains in the 5th Battalion, now facing thousands of enemy soldiers with tanks and heavy weaponry. John observes, realizing that while the enemy may seem victorious, they have already lost in spirit. Injured, Liang attempts to write with his own blood, but Henry orders John to prevent it by shooting his hand. Despite the injury, Liang's life persists. Enemy tanks arrive, destroying the area and forcing Dayoung to relocate. Meanwhile, John strategically manipulates the battlefield, using decoys and repeated tactics to confuse Dayoung. But in the end, Dong lands a headshot, ending the confrontation and revealing his location. After ensuring the child is safe, Dayoung retrieves a hidden map from the child's hair, showing enemy positions. Using this, Dayoung and his allies plan their next move. Thousands of Japanese soldiers advance, saluting Dayoung for his bravery, marking the end of this chapter.